Like I've always been a pretty independent person. So what I realized within within my journey of independence, a lot of people feel like you being independent within your own life is like a threat and a disservice to them. So over the past weekend, I've had to encounter a very, very strange behavior and attitude from this one person, a man. And I didn't really think about it too much because anytime I know that somebody is threatened by what I've got going on while they're not paying attention to themselves, I know it's something internal within them and has nothing to do with me, even though they want to project it as something to do with the other person. I just knew to like leave it alone, but then sometimes these people do stuff and it's just like, I'm not too sure why you're attacking me, but pretty sure you need to focus on yourself because if you were, you wouldn't have that energy to have anything negative to say to me. But since you want to bring it towards me, I'm going to bring something back towards you. Just so you know that I'm aware that you're a jealous person. And if something's not going right in your life, you think you can just project it onto somebody else. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair. And everybody's grown. So I'm just trying to figure out why it would be over where I'm at. Because one thing about learning to be independent and then actually being independent is you already have your guard up and you already have those blinkers on for like, oh, he probably doesn't have something going on for himself. That's why he's mad. Or she probably doesn't have something going on for herself. That's why she's mad. Or the normal thing, things don't always work out in people's lives, right? So if you want to sit back and like tally up what's going good in someone's life while you know about their struggles and you don't even care about that, you're just mad that the focus isn't on you. I think you should just stand to the side and focus on your own life. And I've noticed it with insecure men, but I've also noticed it with insecure women. And the ways that I've known and figured out like it was like jealousy and also being inferior to the person is the remarks that they would say, or just if you ever had like good information for them, they would be like, oh, that's not gonna work, or how is that possible? Do you think that's gonna happen? Those type of things. So you notice from a woman, but a man will just shoot that shit down. And it's really unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is when you're somebody who's creative and you just have that gift of being aware of yourself and knowing that there's stuff that you have to do in life that you usually don't need people for. And that's another thing, people do want to feel needed, but when you're independent, you won't be needing the people who are not of service to you. You won't be needing the people who are super judgmental and they aren't focused on their life. You will never need those people because they will always hinder you and they will always have like a sneaky, jealous remark, rebuttal. Like everything they say will just be not for you. So that's what I learned again this weekend, but also like I wasn't really trusting this person because I always knew, but this was like, I guess, something that they couldn't hold back anymore. So once they said the silly remark that they said, I was just like, I focused a little bit on them, yeah, for maybe a minute or so after they said it, and then I just cleared the room and I said, you got to pay attention to what's going on with you. You don't need to be on what I'm going on with in my life. So yeah, I would just say remember to just shut people down when they think they have more knowledge in your life than you do. Yeah, it does sound stupid, but there are people like that in this world where they think, hmm, I know what she's doing. I can give her bad advice. That's another thing. Bad advice. Oh my God. You guys have to stay away from people with bad advice. And also, if you could just stay away from these people regardless, I think you'd probably get further in life and your creativity would also blossom. But having these people around in any capacity is just a very big hinder to your, even to just like meeting new people and having like a better social group, because these people will trigger you to the point where you think everybody in the world is like this. And I even had that mindset for a minute, but I knew like, no, there's better people out here. If I'm better than these people, because that is what it is as well, then I can actually find people who are just like me and who are ready to actually build a friendship and build a community around being successful and not being a hater. So, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say in this video. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe. It is morning, so my voice is super raspy, but okay. Yeah. Bye.